Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In the recent UGC NET June 2025 English exam, one interesting question appeared on Akbar's experiment on newborn infants. This experiment is also known as forbidden experiment. This question made astonishment on the faces of all the candidates during the exam. Almost all the candidates got shocked after seeing this question on their computer screens. And in this video we are going to learn in detail about Akbar's experiment on newborn infants, that is forbidden experiment. Now we will see how the question was asked in the exam. Which emperor conducted an experiment on newborn infants to test language learning, isolating them from external language influences? And the options are Aurangzeb, Akbar, Babur, Shah Jahan. With the introduction of this video, we can say that Emperor Akbar conducted an experiment on newborn infants to test language learning, isolating them from external language influences. And this experiment is also known as forbidden experiment. So the correct answer here is Emperor Akbar. Now we are going to learn in detail about Akbar's experiment or forbidden experiment. And the name of the experiment is forbidden experiment. And they conducted experiment on newborn infants. And they conducted this experiment in a place called Gong Mahal. This is also known as the Palace of the Mute. When it comes to the objectives of this Akbar's experiment or forbidden experiment, to determine if children would develop a natural language in isolation, and to study if language is an inherent ability or learned behavior. With this experiment, the scholars and Akbar wants to know whether language development is a learned behavior or inherent ability. They want to know how the children will learn or acquire language after this experiment. And they want to test how children learn language, whether it's an inherent ability or a learned behavior. For this, they conducted this experiment by keeping the children in isolation. So they kept the children in isolation. To take care of them, they assigned mute nurses to avoid language learning to the newborn infants. The nurses who were assigned to take care of these children used to remain silent to avoid language influence on the newborn infants, on the children. When it comes to the results of this experiment, when it comes to language development, the children did not develop any language skills, but instead they developed sign language to communicate. Here the communication method they developed is sign language. So the scholars who involved in this experiment doubted that the influence of the nurses. They thought that nurses might have used sign language to communicate with the infants. That's why the children developed sign language to communicate. And the results of this experiment were ambiguous. So this experiment remained doubtful without giving any proper results to the world. So the language learning of children when they were kept in silent, when they were kept in isolation, remain a mystery. So language learning, whether it is a learned behavior or inherent ability, it became mystery to Akbar and to all the world. When it comes to conclusion, the children did not develop any language skills, instead they developed sign language. And the scholars thought that the development of sign language is because of the influence of the mute nurses. So there is no proper conclusion. The results were ambiguous in the Akbar's experiment. And this is all about Akbar's experiment. For more interesting videos on English literature and for more interesting videos on UGC NET English literature, visit my channel. And if you want me to discuss anything on English literature, let me know in the comment box. Thank you for watching.